Hey guys, it's Kelly Gardner with YourRadiantSoul.com. Wanted to hop on today with a little vlog about digestion and our ability to cope. As a professional who brings together the world of yoga therapy, mental health therapy, and Ayurveda, which is a kind of a lifestyle sister science to yoga, digestion has been coming up in all of these realms, all of the different areas where I work in the last week. And so we are all familiar with the physical act of digesting. We eat a meal, we digest it, so that means we break it down. We assimilate the nutrients and the energy that we need, we pick up what we need, and then we eliminate what we don't need. And ideally, this is happening very regularly and very efficiently. But we can have imbalances in our digestion, and that affects everything. Before I even get into imbalances in digestion, I just want to point out that when we're in stress response, when we're in chronic stress, when we're in acute stress, stress affects digestion. And many people that I have been talking to lately are experiencing symptoms of chronic stress and living in a stressed out state, living in anxiety, really. And it's leading to inability to digest on multiple levels. So we can have digestion that is too fast, or we can have digestion that is too slow. Physically in the body, digestion that's too fast is going to look like diarrhea. We take in the food that we're eating and we're not able to break it down as efficiently as we could. We're not able to assimilate all of the nutrients and energy that we need before we eliminate it all. So we're not getting everything that we need because everything is going through the system way too quickly. The opposite of that would be our digestion is too slow. And so then that looks like constipation. We're holding on to things for too long. So either of these can affect our ability to cope mentally and emotionally. If my digestion is too fast and I have diarrhea every day, that's going to affect my mood. It's going to affect my ability to show up in my life as someone who feels great. If I haven't pooped for 3 days, that's going to affect my mood, and it's going to affect my ability to show up in my life as someone who feels great. So either way, that's just an example for you to see that our physical realm has a big effect on the mental and emotional realm. So if we can get the physical digestion working effectively and efficiently, it's going to support our ability to cope on a mental and emotional level. There are different layers to us. In the world of yoga and Ayurveda, we talk about these as the koshas, the sheaths, the energetic bodies. But I'm referring to it here as just different areas of our lives. So I've talked about physical digestion and how that can affect our mental emotional body. Our ability to digest our emotions, our ability to digest our thoughts, to take what we need and leave what we don't. When we're constipated in the mental emotional body, which is what I have seen a great deal lately, it's probably what led to this conversation, we are either stuck in thinking patterns, we're unable to get out of unhelpful thinking patterns, we are repeating thoughts over and over in our minds. We feel like we have no control over our thinking. Or in the emotional realm, we may not be allowing ourselves to feel what we feel. We may be pushing down our emotions and we're really just holding on to them. And so then we're constipated on this mental and emotional level, and we're unable to cope with whatever stress is coming up in our lives, whatever is happening throughout the day. So if we can change the physical ability to digest effectively and efficiently, we can make a change in our ability to digest our thoughts and our emotions. When we can eat food, digest it, assimilate it, eliminate it regularly without issues, then we have more clarity on all of these levels. When we are not able to do that, and we have some issue in our digestion where we're not able to get the nutrients that we need, we're not able to eliminate regularly, then we start to experience cloudiness. So this is a difference between cloudiness and clarity in our bodies and our minds. When we're not able to digest, assimilate, and eliminate efficiently, we actually start to build up toxins in the body. In the world of Ayurveda, this is how illness begins. And so those toxins lead to cloudiness in a cellular way, on a cellular level. We're not as intelligent on a cellular level as we could be. So our thinking is cloudy, our coping is cloudy, our body feels cloudy and clogged. And so getting down to the physical level, physical ability to digest is going to lead to more clarity across the board. When we have that cloudiness, that buildup in the world of Ayurveda is called ama, A-M-A, and it means undigested. And so ama represents all the ways that we're holding on to things, that we aren't able to let them go, that we aren't able to process them. We have this digestive fire also in our minds, in our emotions, as we're able to process what has happened during the day, to process what we're feeling, to process our thoughts. So we digest on many different levels, and it's really important to find efficiency. We're going to feel better across the board. We're going to find clarity across the board. And once we have more clarity in our physical body, our emotional body, our mental body, our energetic body, then we're able to clearly trust ourselves, to hear our own inner wisdom, to trust our own intuition, and to more clearly be who we want to be and to present ourselves as that healthy person. So how do we do this? How do we get to the point of efficient digestion? There's a lot of different steps. We have to look at what we're eating, how frequently we're eating, when we're eating. One of the best places to start is looking at dinner time. So this is one of the first habits that I coach with people, what time and how heavy of a meal we're eating at dinner. So if we can move our dinner back to an earlier dinner time, and we can make it a little bit lighter. If we eat a really big filling lunch, then we can eat a lighter water-filled dinner, and that's going to set us up for better sleep, better digestion, better energy the next day. So that's the first tip in helping digestion to be more efficient, because as the sun goes down, our digestive fire also starts to go down. Post questions that you have below. I would love to chat with you about this further, but I just invite you to widen your perspective on digestion and how our ability to efficiently digest what we're eating and taking in that way also has an effect on our ability to digest what we're taking in through our senses and in our thoughts and in our emotions, and to assimilate what we need and eliminate what we don't need, and have clarity so that we can move forward and grow into who we want to be. All right, that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining me. Share with friends if you'd like, and I'll see you again soon.